Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Shaylin with 8-Bit Co-op, and I'm here with another episode of Pillars of Eternity. If you recall, in the last episode we had explored most of Easternwood. We just have this graveyard to look after, and then we were going to head back to the inn over here in Gilded Vale to pick up a couple of people to maybe go see what was going on up in Lord Raedric's abode. So let's go ahead and get to that. We did rest so that we're all pretty much balanced in terms of... Sorry, that gets me every time. In terms of our rest and getting our spells back. So that makes me happy. Let's head over here and look at... Oh, these are memorials. Here lies Ray, it was just not his day, and please no necromancy, let him rot in peace. Seriously, he really hates necromancers. Really. Arsik Vec, a wonder of many worlds. Bro, he was very high-minded. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt that one. A charlatan, smooth and shady, who wooed too many a lady, while joyfully rolling in the sack. A knife was plunged in his back. To an end came his cheating life at the hands of his jealous wife. I'll overlook the spelling error, but Eric Grape, his coffers made empty to turn the tide. That's kind of a neat memorial. Okay. Robert R. Torres. Some say chivalry is gone, but never dismay, for this hero ever ready to save the day. Family, faith, and tradition his stay, his righteous cause prevails, even as life slipped away. Eternal champion. Peckin' the picked on? There's been a terrible mistake. Don't just stand there. Get a shovel and start digging. Okay, so what it looks like is these are all memorials to the backers. If you were a backer, you were able to go ahead and put your name on a memorial so that you could be always forever immemorialized in the game. So that's kind of nifty. I mean, there were quite a few of them. So that is... I like this one. Should have kept one of his kidneys. But there was quite a few of them. Let's sneaky cheese on over here, see if we can find anything. Oh, a fine crossbow. Well, we know right where that's going. Matter of fact, I think I am going to go ahead and load that bad boy right up. Let's see what this is for him. Speed is slow. I mean, there's such significant damage. I'm going to go ahead and try it and see what happens. But while we're at this, I'm going to see, in terms of melee weapons, if we can get something better for him versus the 15 to 22. See if we didn't pick something up and just not notice it. Oh, right there is 17 to 24, so that's a possibility. So 17 to 24 looks to be the best right now. He already has a medium shield. Oh, but that's two-handed. I would like, if possible, to keep him at a one-handed item. So, let me see what the highest DR we have here. DR is, of course, your damage reduction. At 7. Make sure everybody has at least a 7 on. That has a 9. That's a 6, but it's his personal armor, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. I'm going to leave them as they are right now. Okay. There's more memorials.
What's this?
Oh, what's this? These are, see, there's more memorials. These are the things that you find in stealthing. Of fortitude, of will. Let's see, +5 fortitude, +5 reflex, +5 will. So since that's protection, I'm going to go ahead and put it on him at this point as our front and center. Let me see if there's anything back here other than this old skein bone. Does not look like it, does it? But I find it quite interesting that you can actually go through and find things like that while you are stealthed. This is yellow, which means there's still something back here that we have to deal with. I'm not quite sure yet what it is. It might be something we have yet to trigger. I'm not sure, particularly with these trees having the runes on them, but I would prefer now to go ahead and go get us some party mates. We'll head back to Gilded Vale, sell some of this stuff, get a party member, go from there. I know one of the advices that I have read is to make sure that you don't get a very high level party member, but since they don't take that long to level, go ahead and I'm just panning across the map. Let me go ahead and pull this over here. But getting a level 1 and then just leveling them up yourself, because they don't take that long to level. So oh wait. What is this? Potion of Spirit Shield and a Bloodstone. Nice. This is another place I'd like to head to as well. Oh, you know what else? We have the bear and those people up in the woods. I almost forgot about them. So let's go in here and do our business, go take care of that. I believe that was up in Valewood, if I am not correct. Or if I'm not incorrect.
Traveler.
Is technically what I would like to say. So we get a level 1 adventurer. See what it gives me. Oh, nice. I get to pick it myself. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a male. Let's see. We have a fighter. And we have 2 kind of casters? So, what we don't have yet is a healer. Oh yeah, wild, no, can't do a wild Orlin. But we don't have a ranger either. And a ranger brings another party member with it, which would help us. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a ranger. Okay, hobbled targets, primary attack time 1, damage inflicted over time. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so antelope companions. Superior defense, bear, damage reduction, boar. Okay, they have kind of like that boar rage going on when they get below an endurance. Lion, terrify, stag is AoE. Oh yeah, because stag is what we fought in the woods. I remember that. And then wolf, high damage and easily to avoid disengagement attacks. I'm going to go ahead and go with the wolf. Animal companion name. I'm going to go ahead and name it Noah. And the reason is we had an Alaskan Malamute named Noah. I've always wanted an Alaskan Malamute. And what ended up happening is he hit his puberty at the same time, unfortunately. My daughter hit hers. So it was not a very good, it wasn't a very good option, not a very good time. So we had to get rid of him, unfortunately. So we want something with dexterity. So it looks like this one looks to be the best. Background. Let's see. I want to say stealth and survival make the most sense for a ranger. Okay, the primary, let me see the secondary colors. Those are the pants' colors. Oh wow, that's really bright green. Oh no. That looks good. Hair. That looks much better. Oh wow, look at how severe. Okay, and no, I think I'm going to go back to what it was. I actually liked that. I actually liked this the way it was. Let me look and see. Does that change the eyebrows? Yeah, I think that's what we're definitely going to do. And then, oh, if he was blonde, he would almost match that picture exactly. Almost. Oh, there we go. Ta-da. Okay.
Yeah. Leading the way. Huh. To whispers and shadows.
Yeah? I've got this. After them!
Let's keep quiet. Yes? Leading the way.
And let's see, what should I name this one? Okay, so we have 4 people and a companion.
Hail, traveler.
We need to go ahead and sell some of our goods. Aloth opens his mouth but seems to reconsider. Nothing for me, thanks. Of course, we're running a little short on goods these days, but we ought to have more soon. Okay, so okay, which one's the DR7? That's 6. That's 7. So I'm going to sell up to that one because I want to make sure that he has the appropriate gear that he needs. How do I got 3 torches? Okay, and I know I'm going to want to get some of these. Let me see what else they have here. I think this is all the stuff I just sold them. Now the question becomes, do we go ahead...
Let's keep quiet.
Do we go ahead and get a 5th companion, because you can have up to 6, or I just want to check on the puppy up here. Oh, we can get her this time. I could use a good dog. So, I now have a dog. Awesome. I have a dog to follow me around. That makes me happy. Oh yeah, let me see what he has. He has a DR4. So let me pull this stuff out. And see what we got. And what we could potentially give him. Wow, I have a lot of stuff in here that, okay. So for him, he needs a melee in case they close in. He needs a headpiece. Okay. Plus damage reduction, plus 30 concentration. That seems like something that she could use pretty easily. Negative 80 fatigue. That is kind of on a needs basis. Let's see what his skills are. Okay, he's going to be pretty low right now. Looks like mostly stealth and survival. Okay. But we got our dog. Look at our little dog. Yay! Okay, so let's go ahead and head, like I said, back to Valewood. Oh. Somehow I ended up... Oh, because I took the path upstairs. Oh wait, there's a plant. There's a plant over here we could go ahead and pick. Let me see under crafting what we can make. Doesn't look like any food. What is a potion of power? Attack speed and max endurance. I'm game for that. Okay. And it doesn't look like any scrolls, but that up there looks like it is good. That's nice. Okay. Oh, so you can either do that or you can side click it. Okay. Well, let's go, like I said, get the... either the bear or what have you up here in Valewood. See what we can kind of get up here. I'd almost forgotten all about that. I just am surprised that I had. Okay, so let me quick save it because you never know. Okay. And we're still sneaky cheesing it. What did we go in here? And see what was kind of in here. Looks like it. Oh, 'cause this is where they said, examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick. Oh, yes, I remember this. Oh, nice. Oh, that was neat. What are these? Of reflex. Fovano's gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and put those there. What's this say? I do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together, and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I put myself out of reach of the beast circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. Neat. Neat. So, now, how do you get down? Alright. That was quite nifty. Okay. I did not know that you could do that without... Like, I thought you had to have something. I don't know. Okay, there's the bandit camp. There's the Zarup camp. There's the bear cave. So... Okay. The young dwarf tending the stew looks up, startled, as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get her, you dogs, and make sure our new cook doesn't run off. Help! Please help me! One of the bandits gives Tenforth a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Okay. So, we have a bandit, an outlaw, and a bandit. We know nothing of these sort. So, we want to go ahead and initially send everybody after him. But what I'm going to do, hopefully, is have her
Yes?
and him make quick work of these two. That would be nice.
Lava will be on sick.
So, and then now she can go ahead and start plinking away.
How may I help?
As can he at this bandit chilling back here. everybody focus fire. I believe focus fire is a viable technique. See? It is a very viable technique. Yes, crit. You saw his innards splatter. Without, you know, innards splattering, I guess. That's a cape. Okay, so let's speak with him, see what he has to say.
And well met.
By the flame, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pasha know what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back at my oven again. Pearl. Gone. It was called Late for Dinner. So, let's see what they had. Had some fruits. So I guess I got the fruit of my labor. Haha. Oh, I know. Again with my sore jokes. The tent is empty but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. That is gross.
Easy now.
Okay. Look at, he's just walking around, chilling. Okay, so let's go ahead up to the bear cave. And see if we can't get them to help with the bear. You may hear in the background, by the way, my little pooches. We have 2 dogs, and they love to wrestle, and for some reason, they unfortunately pick sometimes just the worst timing. You know, they'll sleep all day when nobody's doing anything, but in the evening, or when we're taping, or at night, yeah, they love to play. Okay, there is the bear. That is a mighty looking bear at that. So, let's see what we can do. Okay, he took a chunk out of him. And
I'm here.
for her, now,
You're not getting through me.
alright. So we killed the bear. And we got a bear hide. That is a surprise.
All right then.
Okay, what else is in here? I know what that means. Ugh, mice crawl through eye sockets and over femurs. He has been here a hot minute. Okay, so who has...
Indeed.
Okay, just a quarterstaff. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. Lost spirit. A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out to it. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edge of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder, echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden, terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there's a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes, and you're thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the roads, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from a gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. So, there was a little bit of nefariousness that went on in here, and we told this fine fellow that we would go and take care of it for him. So, and you know, it's one thing if there's an issue that, you know, facing someone face to face is one thing, but waiting until they get in... Oh, I must have missed this earlier. Folded note. My dear Nansen, please be safe. Know that whatever happens, I love you still. Seems like Nansen and I need to have a little conversation. Let's see. Where are they? That's Alfra. That's the temple. That's Ingrod's house. That's where we want to go. Right there, because I have a feeling we have a conversation to have with him. I think it's Ingrid's house. I sounded all Canadian. Sorry.
Well met, friend.
Hello again, Ingrid smiles. I hope Gilded Vale has been kind to you. I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nansen. The color drains from Nansen's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Nansen, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Nansen shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? I had a vision in the cave. I saw Pearlie's last moment. As he lived them, I saw you cut him with the knife. Why did you do it? He was your friend. That's what I'm going to choose. I want to know why. Nansen hesitates, and then his expression darkens. My friend? He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hand falls to his sword belt. Nansen, wait. Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Nanton, we met, and I knew I found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We have some coins saved up. You could have it, if you'll only let us go. Now this is difficult because I can't stand someone literally knifing someone in the back. However, if it was a true domestic violence situation, there may have been no other recourse. Keep the money. Use it to start your new life. Ingrid blinks, surprised. Then thank you, truly. I'm glad you understand. Only here, take this, at least. I hope it brings you luck. She smiles. She looks to Nanton, smiling. We have a long journey ahead of us. Well, it looks like it wasn't that bad of a choice because Gilded Veil approved. I wish you well on your own travels, stranger. We won't forget this. So,
I'll see what I can find.
Let's
obviously.
see what we found.
Let's see what we found. They were hiding something under the bed. Oh, a rope and grappling hook. And some more camping supplies. We have no more room for those camping supplies. However, we do know that they're there in the event of needing them. So, that is a good thing. Okay, so with that, we have gone ahead and we've taken out the camp. We have saved Tenfirth. We figured out what happened with the bear and killed the bear. And we hopefully wisely let Nanton and Ingrode go. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the Tenfirth quest, talk to Pasha, talk to Tenfirth in the inn, and then from there I think our next move is most likely going to be going
Hail,
back
traveler.
out. Hello and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you. Tenfirth told us about what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfirth said he wanted to whip something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen, she laughs. So what would you like? No? I'm sure you'll find something to your liking. We have the finest cook in Deerwood. Well, since we're here, and we got a minor ring of deflection, which I'm also going to put on him, but since we are here, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, you know, our extra stuff. And then work with my inventory real quick. Yes, he needs all the deflection he can get. And then there's the cape and the gloves. The gloves are of reflex. Let me see something. Reflex defense allows characters to dodge out of the way of physically harmful AoE attacks. Okay. physically harmful. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on him. Let me see. This person does not have a cape, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the cape on. At least now he has a little cape on his back and it swishes awesomely. And then let's see what else we need. Okay. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you for joining me again in another episode of Pillars of Eternity, and I will see you next time.